Hey everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. In today's video, I've got an all new makeup and a sunscreen try on for you. I got my Sephora sale haul in, so I was hoping to put this video up yesterday for the last day of the sale, so if anything is good in here, you could get it at a discount. But my daughter's coming in this weekend, so I don't know if I'll have time to edit this over the weekend. So anyway, we'll see. I was waiting for this stuff to get here. It only got here yesterday. So also I have the BK Beauty new lipsticks and lip liners. I'm so excited for them. So we'll try those in this video. I've got a new sunscreen. I've got the Dermatology tinted sunscreen, and I've been trying to get my hands on this for so long. It's been sold out forever, so really psyched to try that today. I've got the Tower 28 foundation that also has sunscreen, but they're both zinc oxide based sunscreens. Yeah, I didn't go crazy in the Sephora sale this year, but I did buy a few things that I'm excited about and I wanted to give them a try. So let's start the video. I've got no makeup on right now, just my skincare. All right, so starting in first thing with the Dermatology SPF 46 sunscreen. I'm going to reiterate to you guys that you need to use about a 1/4 teaspoon of sunscreen for your face and your neck every day to get the SPF on the label. I know a lot of you guys know this now, but a lot of people are just putting on like a pea-sized amount of sunscreen still, and it's not really giving you the SPF. So, you know, if your goal in wearing sunscreen was to have it be an SPF of 10 or 7, I suppose that's fine. You can put on a tiny dot, but otherwise, you really need to put on about a 1/4 teaspoon for your face and neck. It feels like a nice lotion. Feels like it's got a bit of silicones in it, which for me, because I have combo skin, I tend to be a little oily through the T-zone. The silicones tend to make my makeup slide around a bit. Let me get the extra couple of pumps for my neck. That certainly leaves no white cast. It was really easy to apply. It rubs around really smoothly. I need to give it 20 minutes to set up and dry and form its film. So let me set my timer and I will be back with you in 20 minutes. Hi, welcome back. That was a quick 20 minutes. It feels a little bit tacky still. It doesn't feel like completely dry, and it does have a pretty luminous finish. I would probably have to powder it down a little bit if I wanted to wear it on its own. There are no issues with rub-in around the hairline. You know, you really should put your sunscreen like on your eyebrows, way up into your hairline. So this looks like a good one, so I'm really happy with that. For the foundation today, I have the Tower 28. This is an SPF 30, but I'm gonna try it like foundation today, which is why I put an SPF 46 on under it. I did buy it in 2 shades. This shade is Melrose, this shade is Mulholland. You can see it's a runny liquid. It's already kind of running down my hand. Definitely I'm gonna try the Mulholland today. So I think I'm gonna try applying it on one side of my face with my fingers. Just want to put it on over the top of the Dermatology and see if it gives me enough coverage. Definitely covering up redness here on my nose and stuff, where you can still see a lot of redness and things over here. So yeah, I mean, it seems to be giving a decent amount of coverage. Wow, it goes on really nicely with the fingers. There are a few spots that need some blending. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on with my fingers on the other side since it goes on really nicely that way. Just wanted to take my BK 101 and just pounce over the sunscreen / foundation just to get it all more evenly blended. There were a couple spots that just weren't quite as even as I wanted them to be. Looked a little heavy, looked a little streaky, but not much, not bad. It's given me a reasonable amount of coverage. I think the shade is pretty good. The combination of the two now is giving me a very sticky skin feel. Not sure that they are the perfect things to use together, but let me go ahead and give this another 15 minutes to set up. We'll see if it settles down a little bit. But while we do that, we have some other stuff that we could potentially put on. I picked up this Milk Hydro Grip eye primer, so we can definitely put on the eye primer. So this has a little doe foot applicator. It doesn't have any pigment to it. Kind of like the angle that this doe foot is set at. Really makes it easy to actually use the doe foot to put on the primer. Oh, this feels really silicone-y too. Maybe it's the sunscreen, but I feel like I am coated with silicone. I picked up the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Blush Mini Trio like sampler set. I love the Rare Beauty blush, but the original shade that it comes in, Joy, is so pigmented that for me it was a little bit hard to control and a little bit hard to work with. So even though I love it, I don't put it on that often. So anyway, thought we would spend the time, or at least a little bit of it, by swatching the blush samples. So the bottom one here is the original Enjoy. So here they are up close: Hope, Bliss, Peace, and Joy. Nice names, very holiday. And let's go ahead and do our eyeshadow, because why not? The palette I picked up was one from Lawless. It's called The Little One. I was really uninspired by a lot of the palettes this year. They were all way too big, way too colorful, way too crazy. I was just looking for something really neutral. And this one still, for me, leans a little bit warm, but I like it that it wasn't like completely warm. So here are the shades in it. I was most happy to see this shade, which looks like kind of just a neutral brownish tone. The brush set I'm going to use to apply all the eyeshadow will be the BKX Angie Hot and Flashy brush set. So hopefully this is coming back in stock soon. I talked to Lisa about it last week, and they are trying to expedite it to get it here in time for the holidays, because I know a lot of you guys have wanted to purchase. So with any luck, it will be here soon. So all right, I'm going to start out like I usually do and dip into the lightest color here with my A501 brush, and I'm just going to pack that on the movable part of my lid. My gosh, you know what? I feel like I need a coating of setting powder on my eyelid because the sunscreens are so greasy. I feel like I put this on and it looks like pancake makeup. I am going to use the A506. I'm just going to dip that into a little bit of setting powder, and I'm just going to press it into all this goop that's going on my eyelid. Try to make this eyeshadow go on a little better. We'll see what happens if this side is better. You know, this is how it is with makeup. You know, sometimes everything goes smooth, sometimes nothing goes smooth. You ever have those days? I'm telling you, this is one of those weeks where I cannot get out of my own way. And now I'm so far behind, but with my daughter coming in this weekend, I need to get like a couple things filmed so that I can take the weekend off and not work. All right, well, that actually looks nice. Oh wow, what a difference that little coating of setting powder made. So next I'm going to use the A502 brush, and I am going to dip into this shade right here, the nice neutral brown shade, which is called Pony. Now I'm just going to dip in the tip of the brush. I'm not really going to get the color onto the sides of the brush. That way I can control where I'm putting it better. Come in closer. All right, is that better? Wow, you can really see how shiny I am. Holy cow. Just going to put that at the outer corner and then bring it up into the crease using little circular motions. This was not supposed to go this way, you guys. This was supposed to be like a super quick and easy video to make because I have so much to do today. Okay, so 20 minutes are up. Alexa, stop. And this is ridiculously shiny and it feels ridiculously sticky. It's making my hair greasy. Using these together, not a good idea. I feel like I should wash my face and start again, or should I just powder it and hope for the best? Let me see how it looks. It looks okay. I just feel like since it's not drying back, everything I put on over it is gonna slide around all day. All right, so I think first thing I'm gonna do to help this is I'm gonna blot it a little bit. These are my favorite little blotting papers, these Boscia ones. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blot a bit. Okay, did that remove a lot of the coverage? You guys, I don't have time to like be struggling with this video today. I have to clean the house. I have to go to the grocery store. I just have so much to do. Yeah, that definitely removed all the coverage that I had. Shoot. So what should we do? Did I buy anything else? You know what, let's just calm down and meditatively put on eyeshadow for the next couple of minutes and let me think and decide what to do. So going back into that shade, was it called Pony? I'm gonna even it up on the other eye. Let's breathe deeply and just do eyeshadow. Calm, cool, collected. Okay, so loving how it's going on this eye. This eye's still looking a little chunky, not blending as well. Just put a little bit more over here. Going in with the A503 to blend that out. This eye especially needs the blending. The other eye, my little A502, already did the blending for us. Next, I'm gonna go into this dark brown shade over here with the A504 brush. This is like the little detailer. This guy is so fantastic. Again, does the blending for you. I'm not gonna bring too much of that up into the crease. I'm just gonna mainly try to darken up that outer corner. Add a little drama out there. And we'll go by this, my left eye, which is probably your right eye on the screen, for how the products are actually performing. Because I think that sunscreen combo is just messing everything up. Oh, this is so pretty. This is blending out really nicely. You know, when I first got this palette, I was like, meh, but I gotta say, what's going on? Visitor package. Going in with the A505 brush. This is the flat brush that's specifically for shimmers. I'm gonna take this shimmer down here and I'm gonna pop that right in the center of my eyelid. He doesn't bark a lot, but when he barks, it's definitely because there's someone or something out there. It is a super windy day today. I hear a truck starting up. I think something was just delivered. Thank you for letting me know. Maybe it's the rest of my Sephora stuff. All right, so I think that's all I'm gonna do with the eyeshadow palette today. It's a pretty palette, I like it. I'm just gonna take a little bit more of the Tower 28. I'm just gonna put a little bit on like I would a foundation, apply it with a brush and see if we can get a little bit less of a reaction between the two sunscreens, get a little coverage out of this one. All right, so that looks better. Let's give that a go. For my under eye concealer today, I'm gonna try one from Juvia's Place. This is their I Am Magic concealer. I bought it in shade 20. I'm not sure if this is gonna be too light for me. It looks light all of a sudden, but obviously I picked it for some reason. So it's got a big oversized doe foot applicator. Gonna grab my A506 concealer brush and start working that in below my eyes. Ooh, that's really, really light. Why did I pick this shade? Guys, what am I doing? Apparently the week of not being able to get out of my own way continues. How do I manage to pick a concealer that's so light? Anyway, I did get another concealer. This is from an Ulta run that I did a couple days ago. This is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. Let's give this a try. So I have this in the shade 40W. Let's try this and see if that's a better shade. That looks too warm, but what the heck. I bought one that was orange and one that was white. I think this is okay. I think this is way better than this. I think I'm gonna leave the Juvia's Place there though, just so we can try it and see. Let me just try to blend a little bit of the NYX like on the lower part, so it doesn't look quite so white. Okay, let's sally forth. Clearly this is a job for IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores HD powder to make this whole thing not shiny. Definitely need to set these under eye concealers. For this, I use my e.l.f. blush brush. Here is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. It's a loose powder. This is my favorite. There are two that I like, this one and the Honest Beauty. I go back and forth. I was loving that one for a few months. Now I'm kind of back to the IT. So let me just go ahead, put this on. It makes my pores disappear. Let's go ahead and try that blush. I think I was leaning towards Hope. And I'm going to use my A507 brush to blend that in. Ooh, very pretty. I bought a couple of new shades of the Makeup Forever Aqua Resist pencils. I'm really loving these. I got this dark gray shade and I got the flesh tone, which is called Sand. The one that I bought originally is called Bronze, and this is gorgeous. This one's bronze, this one's iron, the middle is sand. I feel like bronze would go better with this look, so let me go ahead and use bronze again. You know what I discovered? These do get dull when you use them, but just like the Marc Jacobs, they have that weird little sharpener on the end. So you just pull off the end of the pencil and crank it up a bit, and then you pop this on there. and you can get it back to a point. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tight line. And I think I'll add a little bit of top liner today. I'm gonna use sand to tight line my bottom lashes. That's really pretty, but it's really, really light. So I think I am gonna go ahead and add one of my tried and trues. That is the Sephora retractable liner in Shimmer Taupe. Just a nice pale brown. I'm just gonna add that at the outer corner, not exactly in the waterline, more along the lash line. I don't have a new mascara to test out today, but I did, whoops, buy a brand new from the Sephora sale of my Tint Idole. My old one was getting a little dry, and you know when mascaras get a little dry, they tend to leave some flakes. What I love most about this one is that it never leaves a flake, especially when it's new. So happy to have a new one of these. So we'll add a couple of coats of mascara. Hey guys, I kind of like this concealer, so I think I'm just gonna put some like here on my nose and here on my chin where I'm not really getting great coverage out of the Tower 28. I'm just gonna blend that in just to keep those things covered a little bit better. Wow, I feel like the shine has come back already. Even the It powder is no match for the shine with these things. Let's go to the product that I really am very excited about, and that is the launch from BK Beauty of the lipsticks and the lip liners. Of course, they sent these to me in PR, the entire set. So the lip liner we're going to use today is Warm Spice, and this is a mechanical pencil. I've already used a bunch of the other shades. I actually wore like the pink shade in a video last week. And you guys thought it looked really, really great, and so did I. I like how creamy these lip liners are. They're really easy to apply, and they're not drying. In the lipstick, I'm going to use the shade Kindness. Yeah, that's a little bit lighter, more of the look that I'm going for. These lipsticks feel so good on your lips. They're really creamy. They make your lips look really nice. You don't need to put a gloss on over them. I've worn these already for like the last week. They don't run up into the lip lines. They don't dry out my lips. They're really comfortable and long wearing, so loving the lipsticks. Since we're doing swatches, here are the swatches on the lip liner. Sweet Pea, Warm Spice, Pink Lady, Alter Ego. And here are the swatches on the lipstick: Acceptance, Kindness, Self-Love, Inner Beauty, and Passion. The packaging on these are so luxe. It's a really like heavy weight bullet, and it's got that nice magnetized close. So you just slide it like halfway and the bullet does the rest for you. So they're awesome. Love the shades. So I guess the makeup is done. I feel like my pores and my texture are on display with this combo, even in spite of It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores powder. Let's go ahead and try the Honest Beauty powder. See if we can keep this shine down for at least a little part of the day. Okay, so here's the makeup from a real conversational distance. I think it looks good. And here it is from close up. I think I look nice. I'm gonna wear it all day. I'll see you back here in 5 hours. Wanna do a quick little outfit of the day maybe? I love this top. It's just like a little faux wrap with a tie here. Let me just go back here, show you the rest. Got some cute booties on, favorite jeans from the season. It's 5:26, time for the 5-hour check-in on the makeup, and you know, given what a train wreck it started off to kind of be, it's been remarkably good. I have really enjoyed this makeup. So anyway, I did go out for a while. I had to go to the Verizon store and I wore a mask. I was probably in there for maybe a half an hour, so not a huge amount of time, but there is definitely some wear off here on my nose. But otherwise, I think the Tower 28 stuff is wearing really well, surprisingly. And you know, once I powdered it down, it's actually been really good. I mean, it is definitely a little bit shinier than I like it to be through my T-zone and in a few different spots. It turned out to be a decent makeup day. Let's look at it up close. So here you can see where the mask kind of removes some of the makeup. It looks a little bit like shiny right in here. Eyeshadows and stuff still in place, still looking nice. Eyeliner's good. You know, a little bit shiny here on the forehead, but nothing terrible. You know, usually I don't do a touch-up between now and the 10-hour check-in just to show you how it's wearing. I'll leave it so that you guys can get the real idea of how it looks at a full 10 hours of wear, but I think it's gonna be, you know, shinier, but I don't think it's like offensive level shiny. So I am just gonna put on the lipstick though without the liner just to see what color it is without a liner. All right, so that's 5-hour check-in. I will see you back here in another 5 hours for the 10-hour check-in. 10:03, time for the 10-hour check-in. Let's see how the makeup is looking. So overall, I actually think it looks pretty good still. It hasn't deteriorated too much from 5 hours. I haven't worn a mask again. It looks fairly worn off right here on my forehead. I'm really pretty impressed with this Juvia's Place concealer. It has gotten more drying during the day, but my gosh, that coverage is really good. It's really stayed in place for 10 solid hours. So I would say, even though I like the NYX better at first, the Juvia's Place has been better throughout the day. So favorite products for today, definitely really like the Dermatology Sunscreen. We'll have to try it with some other foundations to see how it mixes. We gotta hand it to the Honest Beauty Powder for saving the day on the foundation, because otherwise it was a shiny kind of, I don't know, greasy looking mess. So that saved the day. So this is really a winner if you want to tone down your foundation, make it less shiny, and make it wearable, especially if you have enlarged pores. The Tower 28 sunscreen / foundation. I can't wait to try this with some other sunscreens under, or maybe on its own. I mean, I probably wouldn't wear it on its own just because it is so pigmented. I wouldn't use a 1/4 teaspoon of this. The little blushes from Rare Beauty. I think that these were really, really good. I love them, and I think the blush really stayed in place. It gives a nice flush where you don't need highlighter, so those are awesome. And the other fave, of course, is Lisa's lipsticks and lip liners. They are really, really beautiful. Make your lips look plumper and everything. You don't need to put lip gloss on top. They're very creamy, very emollient, and the colors are great. Also, like the little Lawless palette, I think the eye look came out really pretty, and I like the colors in this. I didn't use the super warm ones, which I don't gravitate towards, but the other colors were really great. So links to everything will be in the info box below the video. If you found the video helpful and informative, go ahead and give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. As always, I thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate your watching. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.